lightly, 'cause it's heavy, heavy friendly. There is an eagle flying.
Yeah! Should old acquaintance be bye-bye? Ball drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome,
Finally descended.
everyone, to Heavy
Both of them.
Friending. We're saying farewell to
Adios.
2018.
See you later.
Year that I think will go down in history as one of the best years of all time in the United States history.
For certain people. Yes, that's true.
Yes.
For
My name
certain people.
is Joe Barlow, and will continue to be Joe Barlow into 2019.
Are you sure?
That's my resolution.
Oh, okay. I'm Laura Lee Bishop, and my resolution is to change my name.
See, I think that's a mistake.
Change my name?
Yeah, because
Why?
brand-wise, you're building a brand.
Based on my name?
Well, your name.
What if I kept it Laura Lee Bishop, but I just added to it?
Junior?
Oh, I was thinking like maybe Esquire.
I think people tend to go
Support
shorter.
me.
Well, I'm saying people go shorter.
Support me.
You start long, and then they go, oh, now my name's just Jay.
Like Prince. When he did
what
the
was it
artist
originally?
formerly known as Prince.
Oh, he made it longer? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everyone called him what?
The artist
The
formerly known
short
as
one.
Prince.
No, they called him Short Prince.
Short Prince.
He was short, right?
He was a tiny guy. Yeah. Rest in power.
Did he pass in 2018?
I believe so.
Oh, did we lose a lot of good ones?
I'm not sure. Why don't we-
2017 seemed worse for
Yeah,
death.
there were a lot of in 2017. I saw some like meme thing on Facebook that was like, this is how you know how long 2018 is. And it was like, we had an Olympics this year.
Oh, yeah.
We did we?
Yeah, we did. Austin.
That was this year?
Yeah.
See, that's crazy to me.
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. But I don't
But
care.
see, you don't remember because is so long ago.
I don't care also.
Okay, well, I get you've said that.
Was it winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long
Well, it
time
had
ago.
to have been winter because summer was
Could have been summer.
I guess it's just been so long. This year has been so long. It's time to go.
It's so long. You got a lot of. We packed in a lot.
And it's time to be, let's be really negative right now because it's the last day of 2018 and we can get it all out now and then start 2019 fresh.
What do you have to get off your chest?
I chopped my finger off pretty much a couple days ago,
Which finger?
my middle finger. And I didn't realize how much I flipped people off until I had this giant bandage on the end of my finger that makes me look like I have like one of those water tower thumbs. But it looked like that on my middle finger when I was
people
flipping
called
people
those
off.
dick fingers.
Do they?
I think so. Is this a mosquito?
I don't know. I'm not sure we need to address it.
Yes, it is.
Okay, there's a mosquito in the studio, and Joe's derailed
the studio?
intro in the podcast.
Someone's
talk about
fancy calls her dining room a studio.
Okay, Joe, don't
What?
ruin
People
the
have seen
illusion.
video. They
Well,
know.
patrons know, but the listeners don't.
Oh, that's
so those are secrets we keep for the patrons.
I think we do say that we
we
where
podcast
are.
from the bathtub.
This
That would
show
be a good
you're
one.
listening to is called Heavy Friending.
Right.
It's about Laura and I. We didn't know each other.
And me. But okay.
Well, and me. I was
Right.
Yeah. And we started the show mere strangers, and now
Mm-hmm.
we're mere friends.
We are friends. In fact, I think you said on a couple podcasts ago that I was one of your best friends.
I guess I don't remember that, but
I don't remember you saying it either, but I heard it later.
Oh, it was one of those.
It was the drunk one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I still haven't listened to that episode, so I don't know if what you're saying is true
You
or
don't
not.
need to. You don't need
Okay.
to. Don't do it.
Is there anything I should be aware of?
I mean, we really cleared the air about my sister thinking you were a murderer. You were very concerned
Oh, we
about
did talk about that?
Mhm,
Okay,
a
good.
lot.
That's good.
Kept coming up, really.
Well, I
That-
guess, yeah, maybe I had issues with that. It's hard to be accused of murder.
Yeah, it's real tough.
Yeah.
It's real tough. And I think that we were pretty good. We did make a friend in the pizza lady.
Pizza lady. The pizza man was nice.
Yeah, he was nice. I'm still annoyed at that though, because I'm the one who talked to her on the phone.
Uh-huh.
I talked to her on the phone for a long time and I was
Okay.
very nice.
Yeah, too long.
And then
She's
the pizza
busy.
guy comes to the house and he goes, she wanted to give you a message to you that you're a real nice guy. And I'm like, You didn't talk to her one fucking time.
Well, maybe she thought you were a guy.
That's what you said at the time, FYI.
Man.
But yeah, it pissed me off.
I'm the same person in all states.
Yeah.
Oregon.
You are pretty much, yeah.
I think that's good. Consistent.
Good joke, by the way.
Thank you.
Get them all out now so that you in 2019 maybe you can up it a little bit and work on your material.
How could you go any higher
than Oregon?
Than what I do?
Maine.
Nice. Canada. This is what the show is, and this is why we're in season 2. And that's about all I have to say.
Cool. I like that. And that is what the show is. Just not great.
And this episode's what we like to call in the biz just a shooting the S.
Yeah, shooting the shit and reminiscing a little bit, about this year and what it means to kind of close the chapter.
What do you think the title of the chapter of 2018 is?
Okay. I stepped in shit and accidentally walked all over my brand new rug.
That's a long title. What's the name of the book? America?
Pick up your dog's shit when they go to the bathroom outside and other tales of how to survive the United States of America in 2018.
I guess.
By Laura Lee Bishop. Forward by Joe Barlow.
Oh, all right. I like it.
Okay.
I do think you have a problem naming things, though. You want to name yourself a longer name.
Yeah.
You want to name.
I want to describe more. I want to give people a better idea.
Okay, this is a problem.
Anyway, yeah. So I almost chopped my finger off.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear about that?
I have an injury too. Not to take your thunder. But keep going. So it's your middle finger.
My middle finger. It involves a hard cheese and a dull knife.
Oh
okay.
No.
I'm in my robe, getting ready to get in the shower, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hankering for some cheese.
Your pre-shower ritual?
Always before I get in the shower, I like to load up on some cheese, right? So I go downstairs, get the cheese out, and I get that rusty knife. It's got some rust on it.
Will you tell me?
I want to put that in there.
Okay, what is the cheese type?
It was like almost like a hard Parmesan of sorts.
So you don't even know.
No, and I had to throw it away due to all the blood that got on it.
Could have cut
but
around.
I go to cut the cheese, and I'm really having to press because
She said cut the cheese, everyone.
Of course. And while I'm pressing really hard, the knife slips and it goes right through my finger. And at first I was like, oh, that's annoying. And then I opened it up.
What do you mean?
Just opened the cut to see how deep it was, if I needed stitches. And then I realized, I did need stitches.
So you went to the doctor.
Went to the doctor, got stitches, and I have 3 stitches in my middle finger. That's my injury.
Well, I guess I have had stitches, but
I had to get dressed. I was naked. I had to get dressed with blood gushing out of my fucking finger. It was horrible.
Well, what if you learned, I guess?
Don't use a dull knife on a hard cheese. It's pretty much, that could be another chapter in the book.
Well, what if you also, a new rule would be maybe wear clothes while cutting the cheese?
That's true. That's a great rule. Then
You're
not
prepared.
as many steps. I also, usually before I have a show, this is my guitar hand, the one I use to press the strings. And luckily my next show isn't for a little bit. But usually before I have a show, I don't eat any seafood. I don't even eat anything spicy. I kind of like want to play it safe in case I get, I don't want to be throwing up before I sing. Now I can't even touch cutlery, So that's another new rule. Before a show, don't use any knives.
Yeah.
Another chapter in the book.
Why is the knife
2018.
rusty?
It's like some old ass knife, and like the other ones were in the dishwasher, and I didn't want to have to get them out, and I was being lazy.
Okay, there's a lot
Another
of lessons
lesson.
here.
I know. Another lesson.
Get new knives.
So yeah,
get rid
I had
of
to get
old
a
ones.
tetanus
Sharpen
shot.
them.
Had to get a tetanus shot too. So that's my injury. What about yours? What's your injury?
Well, I don't remember what the doctor said.
Oh, so you did go to the doctor.
Oh, I'm medicated right now.
What?
I crouched down at a bar. I wanted to take a photo. I wanted to get my photo taken behind this plant, as we do in 2018.
Right, but let me ask you: were you drunk?
Not really. I mean, I had
a little bit.
Some drinks.
Okay,
but the goal was to get behind this plant. It had very long, thin leaves,
right,
and they all kind of stuck up. Mostly up. So I squat down, and one of these long, thin leaves finds its way under my glasses and stabs me right in the eye.
Joe. I just didn't think that was going to be it.
What did you think was going to
I
happen?
don't know. I thought maybe you hit your head or something. But like a fucking plant got you.
Little plant.
You know, little plant.
Little narrow ass. I have the photo because I still took the photo because I'm kind of I mean, you know this. I'm tough and strong. And so, I asked the people around me, I was like, do you see a problem? Because it was very hurting.
Hurting, yeah. Painful.
It was very hurt-filled. It was very hurt-filled. And they're like, no, but it was dark. It's a bar. So, so I didn't think much of it. Then the next day, it was still hurting.
Right.
I was like, okay, but still didn't really think much of it until that evening. I looked at it in the, I'll show you a picture right now.
Okay, cool.
And
patrons, just so you know, if you subscribe to be a patron of Heavy Friending at patreon.com/heavyfriending, we will send you a picture of Joe's eye.
It also might be on my Instagram, but I won't say that right now.
Okay. Is that okay with you though?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But look at that. Okay. So I think you can see where the little,
Oh my God, Joe, what the fuck?
Well,
you should have trigger warned me on that.
What do you mean?
That is gory. Wait, but let me see again.
What are you referring to?
Oh, it's so red. Like just how red your skin is even.
Well, that's okay. So that's the other part of it. Apparently I have a couple eye problems.
Okay.
But yeah, so my theory is that's
so
the mark
what's
right
your
there.
other eye problems?
So anyway, I go to the eye doctor and he's like, oh yeah, you got a sliced cornea. And he's like, before I even told him like how it happened, this is when I was like, okay, I can trust this guy.
He knew.
Well, because he was like,
he's Instagram photo?
No, he's like, I can see that it went upwards.
Right.
Because I was squatting. I was like, doctor, you're absolutely correct. I was squatting near a plant.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it wasn't even a real plant though, because I guess it was a plastic plant. So it's probably even stronger.
Right.
But I told him it was a real plant. And he's like, then you got to watch out for fungus.
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a real.
For the listener, you should always watch out for fungus.
I am always.
You've got to be alert.
Keep your eyes open, especially if there's plants nearby.
The silent culprit. Go ahead.
Killer.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he's an honest doctor. He's too honest. He's making me uncomfortable with I'm like, am I going to lose my eye? Like he was talking to me about all the potential problems. And he's like, yeah, it could cost $400 for this prescription if the fungus gets in there and all these things. And I'm like, hey doc, is it treatable? Like you're very thorough, but like, is it treatable? He's like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then he goes like, he's looking at my eye and he's like, don't go back to your old eye doctor. And I was like, why? He's like, because I can tell that you have this other condition that you've had for. Why are you starting to smile?
I don't know. This guy sounds a little bit suspect now.
Dr.
Now I'm kind of like,
Steven?
he's like, don't go back to your old doctor because I found some rare thing that's wrong with your eye.
No, it's not rare. But you said it yourself. It looked very red.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you had been freaking picking and looking and opening it and shit and rubbing on it because it hurt. It was irritated.
No.
What's wrong with your eyes?
Anyway, I have now every morning I have to wake up. It's I don't know what it's called, but I have to rub them and like put little baby shampoo on them.
Okay.
And then they won't be as red. But I've always been told that I have like redness around my eyes, and I was just like, oh, that's just like how I look.
Right.
He's like, no, that's treatable.
That's usually like, I think weak people usually have like redness around their eyes, like weak, sickly type people.
Yeah, like people who cry a lot. I thought it was just because I cried a lot.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, this is solvable. Your eyes are going to feel better.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because they actually today, right when I was doing some of my medicated drops, they both felt better than they have in a long time.
Well, I'm really happy for you. So 2019 is going to be great.
Well, I just hope my eye heals.
I have to get surgery in 2019.
Oh yeah,
Let's keep it on medical stuff.
On your hold on.
Yeah.
You've told me this.
Come on.
It's throat related, right? Because it scares you.
It's not my throat though, but it is related to singing. Yeah.
Your nose. Sinus.
I have to get sinus surgery because one of my sinuses is fucked up and they have to go cut in there and
you have
a
photo of this too.
But,
this sounds like a Patreon.
Yeah, that's all right.
Do you want to see our medical files and records?
Yep.
You could see my appendix scar.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
Actually, well, I don't know.
Guys, listen, I've got a weird
ankle.
thing. All right. It's kind of like a bump. And it's like, I can't really see it myself. It's in a weird place. So maybe if I could get the camera around there, take a shot, kind of upload it, and then let you guys. I don't know if it's necessary to tell you where. It's just in a place that I can't really see very well, kind of hidden in a fold. In a fold, and like it's dark in there. And so I could just do the flash, take a picture, and that could be part of the Patreon too.
It's kind of like narrowing it down to me, at least in my head, where
well, I mean, think what you will and take it how you will, but that's just something I could throw out too. The doctor said when I said, "Are there any risks for this surgery?" He was like, "Well, I could put a hole through your eye, or I could put a hole in your brain." And he said it just like that. So this guy was one that didn't bullshit. This doctor.
What's going on with these doctors?
He didn't bullshit with you.
I
just
thought there was
laid
this
it all out for you.
thing called bedside manner.
None. He literally looks at me and says, "Yeah, I could put a hole through your eye. I could put a hole through your brain." Then he goes, "I mean, I've never done it before, and I don't anticipate doing it, but that's something that could happen."
That my thing is like, I guess I don't need to know about the fungus. I don't need to know about if he's never done it. Like, great. Sounds like he's probably not going to put a hole in your eye.
Yeah, I do want to know, though, if that's a risk.
You do want to
Because I don't really want to wake up with a hole in my eye and say, I had no idea it was possible for that to happen.
I guess I want to know more about these holes.
How big? What's the damage?
Is it all the way through?
Is
or
it kind of like what happened to you?
Right, because my cornea is going to hopefully regenerate.
I would hope it's not all the way through. I hope that once he kind of makes contact with my eyeball, he would say, "Oh, wait, I hit her ball. Let me pull down a little bit."
Well, and is this a laser? Is he using a laser?
No, he's using like some weird shit. I looked at videos of the surgery.
Like a drill?
I shouldn't have done that.
A drill? Or
one of the things is like it's like a razor cutting thing that looks like an alligator's mouth that opens and closes inside of your nose. It's insane.
Is he scooping with that?
They hack away to get to the sinus with it, and they like clomp, clomp, clomp.
What
like
are they
an alligator.
clumping through?
The skin and the bone. Because the bone in there is like thin as an eggshell. Then they take this thing that's like like a nail file buzzer thing, and they go on there and they just buzz around until they get through. It's like very willy-nilly the way they do it. It doesn't seem very precise or scientific. It's kind of like, let me get this, let me get that. Then once they get in there, they scrape everything out. And
this is interesting because this is related now, because I was like, oh, how is he going to hit your eye? But my eye doctor said, here's a little secret.
Okay.
If you're putting drops in your eye and you want to have them, I guess, absorb, he said that only like 10% of the drug gets in unless you do this.
Wait, is this something weird? I don't know if this guy's a doctor.
His name's Dr. Steven.
Okay.
So I think it was on his shirt.
It was on his shirt.
And he was wearing scrubs.
That's official.
But he said you have to hold, you lean back, you put the drop in your eye, and you hold like the top of your nose and you squeeze here.
Okay.
And then you do the drop, and then you're supposed to put your head forward down.
Yeah.
And then you wait for, a minute or so. And that's supposed to help absorb all the
I
drugs.
like that this has turned into a medical episode.
It is.
We're really informing people
and
about
it's all
just our own bodies
things that we've heard.
Right.
But isn't this the thing about healthcare?
Yeah.
Is you go into a room with a supposed expert.
Well, yeah.
And he can say anything to you. And what am I going to do? Look it up on WebMD and...
Because another ear, nose, and throat I went to before this guy, who didn't do a scan of my face when I told him all the issues I was having, he told me, you just have a bad nose.
Right.
Just got a bad nose.
So you and I are very similar because my guy's saying your old doctors are missing the red flags and the literal red.
Yeah.
Around your eyeballs.
Wow.
I'm going to look so much better. My eyelashes are going to be fuller.
So 2019 is going to be great for us.
I'm going to be blinking a lot to make them wave in the breeze.
I'm concerned about my surgery because I feel like it may alter my voice. Because, we'll be clear in there, but what if the infection that has been in my face for the past decade, at least,
what if it's
is
rounding out the tones?
Exactly. What if that makes me sound good? And with that, guys, think about that. Sliding doors is what this is,
What
Sliding
is?
Doors. Have you seen that movie?
No.
With America's sweetheart, Gwyneth Paltrow. Everybody loves her. She invented yoga. Have you heard of her?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, weird. No, it's like the movie is if she didn't make it on the subway and if she did make it on the subway.
It's like It's a Wonderful Life.
Sure. Yeah. Kind of.
Where he's alive or he's not alive.
Yep. So that too. It's a wonderful life. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have a fun new segment we're adding to the show, which I'm very excited about.
And more medical talk.
More medical talk, yeah. Joe, your toe was hurting before. I want to hear a little more about that. Okay?
Thank you for remembering.
All right, we'll be right back. I have real acid reflux, though. You can't take the medicine for it because it does something to your body that's bad. I can't remember what it was.
We're back.
Oh. Well, we have a new segment, listeners. I did promise that earlier. Is that funny?
No, I was just thinking about something else.
Oh, cool. What were you thinking about?
Just 2019. All the things I'm going to do.
All the stuff you're going to do.
The people I'll meet.
Yeah. That's kind of a thing that's been annoying me about my finger. Is there's a lot of stuff I can't do with my finger that I used to do.
What?
Okay, so like washing my hair. Can't wash my hair with my left hand because I've got stitches in my finger.
It's your left hand, though. Are you left-handed?
No, but you wash your hair with both hands. You don't wash your hair with one. Who the fuck washes their hair with one hand?
Well, I'm just saying it can be done.
Okay, masturbation.
You're
all right?
left-handed?
No, but that's what I like about it. It's like different. It's kind of like, is that my hand or someone else's? And also I'm more fumbly with it, like how I believe a person would be who's doing that. So, but let's get back to the segment. So this new segment is I posted on Craigslist.
Without my permission.
A place where you go to meet people and have platonic friendships. And I posted in several categories. I did misconnections, maybe for sale. I don't know. I did a whole bunch of different ones. And I was just saying, we're looking for friends. And
did you put friends in quotes? Because then they might have thought.
I did. And in bold.
Oh, no.
Too.
And you got
and
how many
italic.
messages?
A lot. A lot. And granted, most of them were,
just pictures of
pictures.
things.
Yeah, pictures. And I didn't say no pictures.
Did
and
you
I said that in
encourage
that. I said
photographs?
I'm not saying no pictures. I'm just saying we're looking for friendship. And then I did do friendship again in quotes, bold, italic.
See, I wish you would have run any of this by me because I might have had an opinion.
So anyway, I posted, I was looking for people to tell us about how they met their best friend or tips for making friends or questions they had or topics about friendship they'd like to hear us discuss. And so every week, hopefully, we will read one of these and kind of discuss.
I love it. 2019.
And listeners, you can email us
segment.
at heavyfriending@gmail.com and do the same. So I don't have to continue to post in Craigslist personals. And by the way, all the ads were removed very quickly.
Ad? Oh, your posts?
Or my post. Yeah, they took them down. Okay, so this one is from someone that's going by Chasing Demons.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's his email?
That's
her email?
Well, it's like a Craigslist email. But they title themselves in it. And so this person's called themselves Chasing Demons. Okay. Wow. Well, they do say their full name. Should I read it?
No.
I shouldn't?
Just say their first name.
If they're telling me, if I say this is going to be on a podcast.
I don't know what you said. I didn't see the ad.
Okay, fine. Good morning. My name is Nick. Okay.
And his last name is...
He does put his last... How did you know that?
You said it early.
For a second, it scared me that you knew. I'm like, wait, where's this you? Because I feel like I get better grammar than this. All right. Good morning. My name is Nick. I'm not the one who said the last name.
Well, you're going to bleep it, right?
I don't know.
Part when I said that.
Keep saying it.
That's the
How many times am I going to have to beep it?
That's it.
Okay.
Well.
Hi, my name is Nick.
Yeah. Although that's a generic name, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure if we looked up Nick...
Although we should. Okay, listeners, this is our task for you.
As you're reading, I'm going to see if I can find a picture of a guy who I think is like
I don't know that you should because I think you should really listen to this because I really want to hear your take.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick says, I have a vast life experience in many different demographics and levels.
What?
Although I are responsible for 40-year-old single parent with 2 kids now.
I am. Okay, so he is a responsible parent.
Responsible for a 40-year-old. Maybe he's saying, although I'm responsible for a 40-year-old single parent with 2 kids now.
I am a
There's some issues in there, and I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out why that is as this goes.
Ooh, I think I found his photograph.
There was a time when I ran half this town weed business in the early 90s. Weed. Yeah.
Oh.
There was a time when I ran half this town weed business in the early 90s before I got in some trouble. Even though I come from a upper middle class family, I ended up running the streets and have had some crazy adventures that most people only have seen in a Hollywood movie.
Oh, Hollywood movies. Not an indie fucking feature.
Because of the crazy life is in caps, I lived when I was younger. I feel I am much better at looking at an issue and trying to be able to see it from both sides because I've lived on both sides.
Is this a cover letter? Is he applying to be our
I am a local
weed dealer?
Now this is good though because he's enticing me.
Okay.
I am a local Austin boy also. If interested, hit me up, and he provides his phone number.
Hit me up. For what? Demographics? I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's
I mean, it's clear he has weed.
Yeah, he has weed. So wait, do you think that he just messaged us because he wanted us to know he's a weed dealer and this is how we could meet him?
I don't know.
Because if so, this is a great way to do it.
I think I found his Facebook though.
Wait, really?
Well,
can I see?
Take a look.
Unfortunately, we're not even able to give that to the patrons because it's probably like totally wrong, but it's like a middle-aged guy. He looks
He's
pretty
wearing
jolly.
a scarf. His cover photo is a photo of him.
Wait, is he in
scarf.
Austin? Is he from Austin?
That's how I searched for him.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that more after the show.
But he goes by Nicholas.
Yeah,
but you need to bleep his last name.
Okay, at this point, yeah, we have to bleep the last name.
Find him. But
so where do we start? What are you thinking about this?
I think he wrote a cover letter and he wants to be our weed dealer.
He's a single parent with 2 kids.
He gave some information, but he didn't give enough.
No,
because I want to know what he's up to now.
He says he ended up running the streets and he's had some crazy adventures that most people have only seen in a Hollywood movie.
Well, he left his phone number. I feel like you have to call him right now.
Really?
Yeah, because you
Why
need
do
answers.
I have to call him? Why can't you call him?
Because you posted the Craigslist.
I called the pizza. I talked to Amanda. You're gonna talk to Nick. You're gonna talk to Nick.
I didn't post.
You're gonna talk to Nick. Go ahead and let's call him. Let's take a quick break. And when we get back, one of us will have called Nick.
We'll have called him.
Well, one of us is gonna call Nick.
Okay.
Okay. Damn it. Fanny pack comeback. Itty bitty sunglasses.
Oh no, not the track suits.
Oh man, 2018, huh?
Life in plastic is not.
It's fantastic.
Not in 2018.
Oh.
Buy straws.
That's true.
It's nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you.
You're gone.
But love those paper ones.
I had a paper one yesterday.
I love how they get soggy like that. You can flop them around like a wet noodle.
I really think, I don't know how I could really enjoy a milkshake without a straw.
You get a silicone straw like I'm drinking out of right now. And guys, you can head over to patreon.com/heavyfriending to get our heavy friending silicone straws. That's our new merch for 2019.
We don't have merch.
Well, we're going to in 2019. We're gonna do a lot in 2019, and do you know how? Patrons. The patrons. They help us to stay in business. They help us to have merch maybe one day. And I want to do silicone straws. I think that's a great idea.
I actually think that's a good idea too, because I like the environment.
Yeah, it's helpful. We just put a little a straw is so tiny. It's kind of hard to get words on it. But
one end is your face. The other end's my face. And
so
it's kind of like, who do you want to suck?
And you could even maybe bend the straw because it's silicone and put our faces together and make it look like we're kissing.
Yeah.
I'll do that probably by myself.
Well, and they could do that.
Sure. I mean, sky's the limit.
You could buy 2 straws and then we could almost
kiss, or you could kiss yourself.
Sort of like 69ing
your own self.
Yeah.
Wow. And you could buy 3 straws, 4 straws.
Whoa.
Come on. You could buy a straw for every hole.
We could have a limited edition Saul Ravencraft straw.
Oh, yeah. All the guests that have come on the podcast.
Pat Dean.
Can't really
Kissing
remember.
Saul.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Whoa.
I like that.
Yeah. Allison.
Jason Mantzoukas.
Jason. We might need his permission.
But you don't need Saul's?
No, Saul, we did have him sign a contract. It's a very big mistake for
Exclusive
him.
merchandise in perpetuity.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, head over to patreon.com/heavyfriending. When you go there, you sign up. You give a monthly donation, any amount you want, and you get special content.
You're going to see our scabs.
Yep, you're going to see our medical stuff. Maybe help me identify what could be. It's a weird bump. It could be a lot of things, you know.
I have some moles. I've never been to a dermatologist.
I've told you to go.
I want to
times.
go. It's on my list, but then this eye thing, it's just
Right.
I can't.
It's just not enough time
So
to go to more than
please
one doctor.
help us pay our medical bills too, because not only can you provide a service of examining our bodies, but you can also pay
Yes.
for medical professionals to examine our bodies.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah, so patreon.com/heavyfriending, and we'll see you after this quick little break.
A break?
Oh, okay. Well, listeners, we're back, and Joe and I have kind of worked up the nerve to call this guy. I just wasn't ready.
We didn't want to do this.
No, we
But it
didn't.
just seemed like we needed to because
Yeah.
we needed more information.
Yeah, I need more. I need to know, like, how crazy of an adventure did you go on? If it's crazier or
Than I
as
can
crazy as
imagine.
a Hollywood movie. Hollywood movies? Have they ever seen Slumdog Millionaire?
Have you seen, I don't know, The Matrix?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we're going to call him now. Of course, I've been the one that's wrangled into
It's just your idea,
calling.
your segment.
But this is the problem, is that you're too far away.
Yeah, I'll just whisper things so
No.
you can hear me.
No.
You'll hear
no,
me.
you need to come over here.
No.
You have to, because he's not going to be able to hear you when you talk.
You're the spokesperson. I'll whisper things.
No,
Like one of those
I told
fun
them we
Hollywood
are
movies.
I told them we are two. I told them we're two friends. You're not going to wrangle me into talking to this guy the whole time, and you don't say anything.
Please. I'll
Joe?
tell you what to say.
Joe, you have to talk to him. You have to, or I'm not calling. So you have to get up and come closer over here so he can hear you when you talk, because I have to put him on speakerphone.
Okay, I will.
I'm about to call him
Call
right
him.
now.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting send until you fucking sit in this chair over here. We can hear you.
Why? This is your idea. Just let's call. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. His name again is Nick.
Stop.
Okay.
He might not answer, which I think is best case scenario, because then we can get him to leave a message. I don't like this.
Hi, I can't get to the phone right now. This is Nick.
Nick.
I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day.
Is it going to beep?
Oh.
Hi, Nick. We're calling with the podcast that you emailed, and we kind of wanted to hear about your wild, crazy adventures. So if you could, maybe shoot us an email about a time that you'd be available, and maybe we can make that happen. And here's the email address, because you don't have it. You just have the Craigslist one. It's heavyfriending@gmail.com. Thanks.
Oh, no.
We have to have a way. I'm not going to give him my phone
The
number.
cat's out of the bag.
You know why he didn't answer the phone?
Why?
He used to run half this town's weed business, and I called him with *67. You think he's going to answer the phone for a private number?
Well, it went like immediately, though, didn't it?
Yeah, he saw boop, and he went,
Oh.
no. That's what I think. It rang, and then it went. He
Well,
went,
we'll see if we
hell
get an
no."
email immediately.
Yeah, I'll keep checking as we go.
Wow.
Got to hear more.
What a rush. And he really just said his last name.
I'm going to put this on loud, and I'm going to let it ring, and if it rings, so fucking be it, man.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
Well, let's keep talking about the new year then.
Okay, cool.
Or the old year, whatever.
The old year. I don't know. How was your 2018? Still single, right?
No.
Still single, kind of just like
single.
aimless.
Lost my
Just-
job.
Both of us have gained weight.
Well,
I'm feeling kind of bad about that.
true. I'd love to lose
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so can we be weight loss buddies? Accountability partners? Motivational friends?
We don't have to work out together, right?
No, but I don't think it's a bad idea for you. It'd probably be helpful for you. Waste of my time probably, but
What's going on with you? Have an exercise bike upstairs.
I have one downstairs now. I moved it downstairs into the garage. However,
Do you want it?
guess what? We're fighting with the HOA.
Hold on. Do you want that bike?
Yeah, I moved into the garage because I use it in the garage now.
Because I use it. You use it in the garage?
Yeah.
What's in the garage?
I just put my little iPad up there, get on that bike.
Isn't it cold?
I like that. I'm not sweating so much. Now in the summer, it's kind of like a steamy sauna type thing and burn more calories. In the winter, it's refreshing and crisp. But now we're going to have to clear out the whole garage because we're fighting with our neighbors.
Tell me more.
We left our Beto sign up too long.
Too long what?
After the election.
Oh, you can't have signs. You can have them before an election and then not?
And yeah. And someone from the HOA who's against us. It's the same old bitch who left a sign on my trash can in that. And then listen how I know she's an old bitch, okay? First of all, her handwriting was cursive and all feminine. It was a woman, number one.
Okay.
Number two, it was all squiggly, like her hand had a little bit of a shake to it, okay?
Oh.
So I'm going to say 70 plus woman has it out for us. She left a message on her trash can because the trash runs on Wednesday and we left the trash can in front of our garage for a day and that pissed her off. So she left a passive aggressive note on our trash can. Of course, she didn't say her name because she's a coward. And then she tattles on us to the HOA because we left our Beto sign up too long.
She probably voted for
Yeah, we know who she fucking voted for.
Ted.
So guess what we're going to do? The code
Egg
is
every house.
The code is that you can have up a political sign 90 days before the election and 10 days after. And it also stipulates the size of said sign. So when the election happens, we're going to put a 6 foot by 6 foot fucking sign over the whole side of our house. It'll say Beto 2020, obviously.
Does it have to be a real candidate? Because what if you put up a sign that just said butts 20, or some dumb name?
I mean, by then we'll have an actual candidate though. When do they do the nomination ahead of the presidential election?
No, I'm just saying it doesn't matter.
I think it has to be an actual.
Someone's going to see your sign and vote for Beto? I don't think so. No, you put up a sign that says "fuck you."
Well, I would love
neighbor.
to see. You can't do that. It has to be. It has to be part of the election. It has to be part of the election.
Fuck you.
Because there's
make it into a name.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, I would
could be
love
a write-in
to.
candidate.
I would love to.
You
You're
could
a
write in
cowardly
anything.
ass 70-plus-year-old woman.
2020.
Nothing against that, but I just know who you are, and you better not show your face around here. 2020.
The key is putting up the year.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are going to do that. So, but we have to clean out our whole garage too. Because I park in front of the garage. That's not allowed now. I have to park in the garage. So I somehow have to manage to clean out a whole fucking garage to be able to park inside of it now.
This whole parking, because
Isn't it stupid?
This person may have written, because I told you that someone left a note on my car when I came here.
What?
You knew. They wrote it on a piece of
I didn't know this.
gum scraps.
I didn't know this.
You knew it. Yeah, it was a while ago.
And what did it say?
And it was flowery cursive.
It was?
I don't know, but yeah.
Wait, what did it say?
It said something a little hostile, like you do this again sort of
Are
thing.
you serious?
Yeah, and it's like...
What did you do?
Well, I parked in a reserved spot as opposed to a visitor, but I couldn't... It's hard to read them at night, especially.
It's hard to read. It's their own fault. You can't even fucking read it.
Yeah, and it's like... Because the other thing is like...
You do this again and what, you old fucking bitch? What are you going to do,
the other
bitch?
thing, it's like... There are other open spots at night. Like this is a weeknight. It's not like there were no other places to park. Also, you were parking over there
on that little spot. And I'm sorry, no offense, but if that's your reserved spot, it's exact same as the visitors. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you could have easily. It's not like
it's in the same
what
place.
have you done?
Yeah.
It's like I guess I'll just
and
park
it's not
in
like
the
you
visitor
do it all
spot.
the time.
Well, at that time I did. I think, but I couldn't read them. Yeah, so
but that's what pisses me off about people that do that kind of shit. Is what they're doing is it's like it's the epitome of calling someone and saying something and then hanging up the phone. Like now I don't get to respond to you.
Yeah,
just like Nick. Okay, now I don't get to respond to you, you old fucking cranky bitch, because I want to respond to you about something. How about you're passive aggressive and you're a fucking coward? How about get a fucking life and quit being an old fucking curmudgeon trying to rain on everybody's parade? And you know what I think? You want to know why I think she's mad about the sign now?
Okay.
because we're redoing our fucking house and we're redoing our bathrooms, and there's been construction guys here and they've been out there doing shit like that. And you know what? I don't think she likes the noise, but I think she's jealous.
Well,
I
she
think
knows
she's
she
jealous
can't
there's
say
home
anything about that.
renovations going on in our house. And her house probably is disgusting inside.
She's
I bet
a hoarder.
It's got roaches.
I bet she has magazines from 1958.
She probably has a house full of Beto signs because she's been going around picking them out of everybody's yard.
Yeah.
She's
and then she
sick.
converts them into Ted Cruz headshots.
Perfect. Great.
What a woman.
I bet she has an Etsy shop
What's
where
in
she
it?
sells old Beto signs.
Oh,
for double the price.
She's profiting off a person she doesn't even like. She's like,
Yeah, she's
I'm
sick.
going to make these elites.
She's sick. She's a sick bitch. I fucking don't like her. So you know what? 2019, I'm coming for you, you old fucking cranky bitch. I'm coming for you. I'll find out who you are. I have a pretty good idea of who it is. Pretty good idea, but I'm not sure. John's like, oh, it's definitely our neighbors right here because they can see our house and they're always looking at it. And I'm like, no. The old cranky bitches, the old nosy bitches, they don't need to be near your house. They're nosy. They go around looking for shit.
She's taking a walk.
Exactly.
She's taking a walk and she's not even in your little section.
I think it's the same bitch who lets her dog shit over on the side of my house, and I've stepped in it multiple times.
Why do you think that would be related?
I don't know. I just feel like
you
somebody
think
that would
she's
do that.
walking around
I just know
snooping.
there's exactly.
And then she
uses
doesn't have
the
time
dog.
to pick up
She uses the dog as an excuse, like, oh, he's going to the bathroom over
He's
here.
snooping.
But oh, look, while I'm looking at what kind of doormat you have. Because one time somebody fucked with our doormat.
Oh, hell no.
Hell fucking no. That time, you know what I did do? I have a little dry erase board that's magnetized, and I wrote a message on it. I said, don't ever fucking touch my motherfucking shit again. It was literally like verbatim that. And I stuck it to the garage door because I know that old cranky bitch is walking around over there, and I know she saw it. I left it up there for a couple days. John didn't like it.
Yeah, he's
But,
peaceful.
He is more peaceful than I. But yeah, so my 2018, not into it really.
Yeah.
It's just like all negative for me right now. I just feel negative. I don't know. I just don't. And even the things for 2019, I'm like, oh, what do I have to look forward to? Cutting into my nose, another year of Trump. That's the ICE thing.
Well,
I don't know.
maybe.
It's just, that's annoying to me. Constantly hissing.
But the the blue wave's coming in.
That blue wave's coming, ain't it?
It's like a
And
little...
I think I see a dude on top of that wave riding his surfboard. He's got kind of like long, scruffy hair.
Joe Biden.
Skinny. He's a skinny guy. Tall, lanky.
Joaquin
He
Castro.
looks like pretty lean, and he's doing
Or
a,
is it-
hey, we're hang 10, homie.
Julian
He's talking
Castro?
about the Juarez River and the
That sounds like what Castro...
Hollow Mountains.
That's a Castro.
And I think his name is Beto O'Rourke, and I'm real excited to see that. And Nick, if you're listening, hey, give us...
Now he is, because you gave him the email.
Yeah.
He could
He
Google
now knows
that.
the
He can
podcast.
find it.
So he hear us making fun of him earlier?
Oh, shit.
Shit. All right. So, guys, I hope you guys had a great 2018.
Find us on Craigslist.
Yes. Email us. Come on. We want to hear from you. We want to know your friendship stories. We want to hear your advice on friendship. How can we improve our friendship? We need the help.
I don't.
What can Joe do better? What can Joe do to kind of be a better friend or be more supportive?
I don't need any help.
Oh, you do. All right. Bye 2018.
Let's do a countdown.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Wait. I did that
What's up?
on the last New Year's episode.
At
and
the
you
end?
were like, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear you count all the way from 10 like it was a really long thing.
Oh, I've changed. People change. Why are you mad about that?
People change?
I have a modicum of self-respect now.
Okay. Then let's count down. Ready?
10,
9.
Would you wear our merch?
Yeah.
What would it say, though?
Fuck local.